I want to share with you a beautiful story that will inspire you to be kind to others. This story is about a woman who found true happiness after an unexpected event. Let's dive right in. She had a big house, a luxurious car, and a successful career. She explained her situation to the monk, and he listened patiently. Hannah was puzzled, but she thanked the monk and started her journey home. When she finished, the monk asked her, "Do you want to be happy?" Hannah, confused by the question, replied, "Of course I do. Isn't that why I'm here?" She couldn't stop thinking about how good it felt to help others. From that day on, Hannah made it her mission to help as many people as she could. She started by donating money to charities and volunteering her time at soup kitchens and homeless shelters. They traveled the world, met amazing people, and experienced all that life had to offer. I hope this story inspires you to be kind to others and to remember that true happiness comes from helping those in need. If you enjoyed this story, please like the video and share it with your friends and family. Through it all, Hannah never forgot the lesson she had learned from the wise old monk. She knew that true happiness came not from material things, but from helping others and living a life of kindness and compassion. She also began to notice that the more she gave, the happier she became. She had finally found the purpose she had been searching for. The beggar looked up at her with gratitude and said, "Thank you." His name was David, and he was a writer who had recently moved to the city. He was kind, compassionate, and intelligent, and she had never felt this way about anyone before. When David proposed, she said yes without hesitation. They quickly became friends, and David introduced her to a whole new world of literature and art. Together they visited museums, art galleries, and theaters, and they spent hours talking about their dreams and aspirations. As Hannah continued on her way, she saw a family that didn't have enough food. She shared the rice with them, and their grateful smiles warmed her heart. The monk smiled and said, "Happiness is a choice, my child, and you have the power to make yourself happy right now." Hannah shook her head. "I don't understand. I've tried everything, but nothing makes me happy." The monk remained calm and said, "You are on the wrong path. If you truly want to find happiness, you must walk the path of kindness." Hannah wasn't sure if she understood, but she was desperate to find happiness, so she decided to give it a try. But despite all of this, she couldn't help but feel a deep sense of emptiness inside. No matter how much money she spent on material things, it never filled the void in her heart. She realized that she had been so focused on herself and her own problems that she hadn't stopped to think about others who might be less fortunate. With this new perspective, she felt a sense of purpose and determination to help those in need. She had tried everything, but nothing seemed to work. There once was a woman named Hannah who had everything she thought she needed. One day, Hannah decided to visit a wise old monk who lived in a secluded monastery deep in the mountains. The monk gave her a small bag and told her, "Take this bag with you wherever you go, and only take out the rice when you see someone who has less than you." As she walked, she thought about what the monk had said. On her way, Hannah came across a beggar, and she stopped to ask him if he wanted some rice. Finally, she arrived home feeling lighter than she had in years. That night, Hannah had the best sleep of her life. One day, while volunteering at a local charity, Hannah met a man who changed her life. As their friendship deepened, Hannah realized that she had fallen in love with David. In the years that followed, Hannah and David built a life together that was filled with love, laughter, and joy. And that's the story of Hannah, a woman who found true happiness on the path of kindness.